Sodom and Gomorrah. Come here. You, come here. I got something I want to tell you. I know I always got something I want to tell you, but this is pretty good. At least I think so. So I'm sitting here and I'm just thinking about the things that is going on in this world today. We are dealing with so much. We're dealing with war. We're dealing with presidency. We're dealing with earthquakes. We're dealing with famines. We're dealing with so much. And then now it's this heightened sense of homosexuality. And I'm like, when did this become a wave? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not against anybody's sexual orientation. Whatever floats your boat, floats your boat. But it's like, when did this become like the new wave for men to be so attracted to men? And what's going on in this world today, you know, with this big celebrity, makes it even more crazy, because it's like a lot of bones are about to be dug up. Get to the point. So I started thinking to myself, I said, self, we are actually living out the Bible. The Bible is actually being manifested into the world right now. We are living out the Bible. So I'm like, where is this heightened sense of sexual immorality coming from? Like, where is it's like mind-boggling to me. I mean, seriously. So I remember a little story in the book of Genesis. You know your girl got to go to the word, okay? We going to the word. So I remember this little story about these two cities, Sodom and Gomorrah. I'm sure you guys already know about that. Which was even more mind-boggling because they were so open. See, the problem right now with this generation that we are living in is a lot of these men are on the DL, right? Which is crazy. We are in Genesis 19, verse 5. They shouted to Lot, "Where are the men who came to spend the night with you? Bring them out so we can have sex with them." Just as open as a token. Bring them out so we can have sex with them. So I read a little bit more, and Lot was trying to defend them, willing to give up his daughters so that these men would not rape them. And it's so crazy that it was that serious that they wanted these men, not women. They were so lustful over men. We let you settle among us, and now you are trying to tell us what to do? We'll treat you far worse than those other men. This is crazy. So now what's going on in this world today, I'm like, the Bible is being manifested. And we can't even say, oh, it's the devil, Satan, the enemy is prowling, looking for someone to devour. I mean, I'm sure, you know, his little sneaky hand is in there somewhere. But we give him too much credit sometimes. And I kind of believe that the Bible is happening. Let me say this. It was so bad in Sodom and Gomorrah that God wanted to destroy the two cities. That's how bad it was. Not just because of their sexual immorality, the perversion, sodomy. Just, it's like, this is crazy because we're living in it today. The Bible is happening right now, today. Check this out. So we are in Jude 1, verse 7. And do not forget about the city Sodom and Gomorrah. They are neighboring towns, which are filled with sexual immorality and every kind of sexual perversion. And that is what's happening in this world today. These men, not all men, but these men are now waking up and saying, hey, I want to taste too. These men are now willing to risk their families to be with men because some of them are just undercover. See, in the Bible, they were open. A lot of these men are undercover, and then they get with these women and they drag them into this pit. And I'm looking and I'm like, here it is. All these celebrities are just like, I can't say what I really want to say, you know, because God has changed my language. But my thing is, if you like what you like it openly. You know what I mean? Don't sit up here and abuse women or abuse men or blindside anybody to fulfill your fantasies. This It's crazy. It's so real to me that I am so glad that I am practicing. I ain't even practicing. I'm so glad that I am celibate, because you don't even know who to trust. It's so weird. And God said these things, not just one or two things out the Bible, these things, everything that happened in here, everything that's supposed to happen must happen before he returned. And it's literally happening. You don't hear nothing about, oh, this woman was on the DL, or this woman coerced this other woman into sleep. No. I mean, it's probably happening, but it's nothing like this. These men are out here living under false pretenses. And they're actually Sodom and Gomorrah. I am like mind boggled by this, because it's like, when did this become a wave? When did this become the thing to do? When did this become, I mean, it's like these men get married to these women or whatever. I mean, and then they raping. They are raping. It says it here, and we are hearing about this all in the news today. They are raping. Men are raping men. Men are setting men up to be raped. Out of control right now. And I'm not talking about the men that are actually living their life openly. We're talking about the DL men, the men that don't want nobody to know that living your truth. It's sad that we are seeing all of this on the news with celeb. And look, the only reason why we're finding out so much of this is going on is because they're celebrities. You got the regular degular people that's in the street, gang members, whatever, businessmen, suit and tie men sleeping with men and going home to their wife, kissing their wife, kissing their kids, and don't see nothing wrong with that. Sodom and Gomorrah. They said bring them out so we can have sex with them. Like, not bring them out so we could go shoot ball. Not bring them out so we could go watch the game. Bring them out so we could go so we can have sex with them. I mean, like, for the past 3, maybe 4 years, it's just becoming more and more and more. And it's getting to the point where I'm like, what is going on? Like, the end is closer than we think. But now we're experiencing this sexual immorality on an all-time high. I'm like, you can't even date. You know, you can't even date because you don't know who or what you're getting yourself involved in. And women just got to be so cautious. It's sad that we can't go out here and just, like the old days, and be like, hey, you know, what's up? I like you. You like me? Check the box, yes or no. Now it's like, I like you. You like me? Check the box, yes or no. But, oh, wait. Check this box, too, if you're interested in men as well. Because I'm interested in men. Like, you don't know. I don't know. But I can tell you this. The Bible is now being lived out. We are living out the Bible. Sodom and Gomorrah is among us. Okay? It's among us. The way this world is going, everybody needs to be walking around with their HIV and STD results on them like a badge. I mean, I don't know about you, but this ain't nothing to play with. This is serious. People are getting raped. People are being killed because the men are being exposed and they want to kill the woman because the woman said this, or because the man that they slept with told this, and the world is just going crazy. And I just look at it like, if you live in your truth, it wouldn't be a problem. Nobody ain't saying you can't have what you like, but don't drag nobody else down with it who ain't with it.